The oldest shoe, the oldest brain, the oldest winery, one of the oldest women's skirts made of glass, and that from only 45% of the cave. The rest is still not excavated. So I wonder what more they will find here. Based on statistic, it's probably going to be a lot. This is why everybody comes here. Here is the world's oldest known winery. The second oldest known winery is in the West Bank in Palestine. But they have found traces of wine production in Georgia dating back 8,000 years. It's only partly excavated, but they have already found several generations of winery here. And it appears that over time they have learned how to do things better. But the production here was never big. My guide estimated 300 liters a year. Because of the small amount of wine made here, I think it actually was a ritual drink. Maybe the wine had the same symbolism as in the Christian faith, being blood, and its properties, alcohol, was a bridge between this and the next world. Theory, of course, but makes sense. These skulls photographed here were found in individual jars in the winery itself. And they were polished, the skulls were polished. It's believed they were a human sacrifice. They have reconstructed the faces, and it appears that they are related to each other. In one of those skulls they found the oldest preserved brain tissue in the world, and that brain tissue showed a very high level of adrenaline. It's believed that this must be because of fear, quite simply. A conscious person knowing he is about to be sacrificed.
That's interesting. That's expensive.
So this is the first trench, the opening of the cave. And this pottery here is approximately 6,000 years old. Funnily enough, they found the medieval items inside those pots, indicating they have actually been used all the time. This is not a bread baking oven, even if it looks like. It is actually a copper melting oven, copper furnace. This is also in Trench 1. This is the exact location where they found the oldest shoe in the world, the oldest known shoe in the world, also more than 6,000 years old. Trench 2 inside the cave. Here you have found cremation burials, but you also have found copper coin, bronze coin. So we have found the items from several eras in here. It's a 102 meter long passage, which is yet to be excavated. So now I'm going to do exactly what I had planned for the last 5 years, and that is having a sip of modern Areni-1 outside the old Areni-1 winery. present meets past, and that is something I find very fascinating, interesting, and worth celebrating. There's been people in this cave for at least 7,000 years, so it's kind of strange sitting here now with a modern road only 50, 60, 70 meters away. As I said, the past meet the present in this place in a very special way. Vino, vino, vino. This is vodka?
Vodka.
Vodka, vino.
Это полусладкий. Нет, это гранат.
Granat, okay.
Гранат. Это
Гранат.
полусладкий.
So the ladies are selling homemade wine along the road, and actually I'm told that Coca-Cola bottles are very useful for Iranian truck drivers. They can smuggle wine into Iran that way. Да,
Малина, есть гранат, есть виноград. Какой хотите?
это grape.
Вот это у нас, да, у нас.
Ja,
Ага. Попробуйте, давайте.
да.
Малина или виноград? Какой?
But one possible.
Вайн?
Yeah, one, да.
Это S? А?
Да. No, that's a fun and rustic way of buying local wine. She had vodka, she had fruit wines, and she had some sweet grape wine as well. 2,000 dram for 1 liter. That's okay with me. I'm on the main road between Areni village and the Areni cave. It's a 2.5 kilometer hike from my hostel. And this road goes through a valley / canyon, which has a climate quite different from the surrounding area. It's a lot warmer, a lot more protected than the surrounding area, which is high pastures. You can't grow much wine in this region at all, except for this valley, which is one of Armenia's best wine producing region. This vineyard is actually only a few hundred meters from the Areni-1 cave. So it's a real chance that 6,000 years ago, when that was an active winery, you would have grapes exactly at this spot. That's mind-boggling, and it's history.
Это просто реклама, вино там.
Huh?
Это реклама, вино вот там.
Yeah, but vino.
Виноградовый.
Yeah.
Тест.
Yeah, I would like to taste.
Сухой, полусладкий.
Ah,
Сухой,
I don't know. Okay, you can try Sukhoi.
сухой.
Okay, we can try, see what it is. Sukhoi.
Это виноград.
This is vinaigrette, yeah.
Есть гранатовый.
Okay, granat, yeah. Это?
Это?
What is this?
Это, ну,
No vino, no vino. Have you like a small bottle, half liter?
Liter.
Half liter?
1 liter.
You have a 1 half liter?
Just on top.